welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning, budgeting, paying off debt, and my very exciting journey from full-time teacher to full-time Etsy shop owner and YouTuber. So if that is something that you think you would like to see, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up my budget for the month of May. It's a little delayed, you guys. I'm sorry about that. I intended to share this video on Monday, but as you may or may not know, I've been working very hard in trying to get caught up in the Etsy shop so that I can reopen the shop this Thursday. I'm actually forcing myself to take a break from filling orders to come and film this video because I know I tend to focus very heavily on some things and then I let other things go, and I cannot let my budget go. So today I'm going to be using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom, as well as a sticker pack for my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes. This is the complete pack in the pattern Australia. I'm also using some category stickers from Cara Jo Plans. Everything I'm using today is linked in the description box below, and anytime I have a discount code or a coupon code for you guys, it is also linked in the description box below. Okay, so let's start today by getting all of the stickers set up. So as I'm getting everything set up today, you may notice some measurement markings on here. I've recently switched from silhouettes to an F mark for my cutting machines for the Etsy shop, and because of that I had to switch from Silhouette Studio designing software to Adobe Illustrator, so I'm having to recreate all of the stickers in my Etsy shop, which is why I'm so far behind in Etsy. But that's what those markings are there. It should all get covered up with stickers today. Okay friends, so I do want to go over a couple of things before we move on. First of all, this pattern is gorgeous. Wow. So I always get my patterns from artists on Etsy. I usually pay between $2 to $5 for a pattern. This particular pattern, I paid $20 for it, so it was a very expensive pattern, but I just fell in love with the colors and I thought it was beautiful. And I'm so glad I got it. It is gorgeous. Oh, I love this pattern. Okay, anyways, a couple things I want to point out is, one, my new designs, the months are already down for you. I just couldn't get everything to fit on the sheet the way I needed it to. I used to have, show you last month, I used to have the dates separate so that you could pick if you wanted a Sunday start or a Monday start. This is not, you know, the end of the world. You can absolutely cover these if you want. I do sell days of the week headers in my shop, so if you still want a Monday start, that is definitely an option. You can still do that. Okay, so let me get my month here, my month sticker. Oh, so I made this a little bit thicker, so the extra large is struggling a little bit. Here, going off to the side, I think it'll be good. Okay, it still works. And the 2022, I'll add that as well. Okay, another change I had to make were the payday stickers. The ones I was using before, I cannot get them to work. You know, as I learn how to design in Adobe Illustrator, I will get better, but in the meantime, I still wanted to give you payday stickers. I just had to switch up the way I was doing it. So David and I both get paid on the 1st. We get paid once a month now. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the amount that we were paid. The nice thing about David's pay is it is exactly the same month to month. My pay is very variable. So last month I was able to bring home $3,300. This month I was only able to bring home $2,000. It wasn't because our Etsy sales were down, it was because our business expenses were up. So I'm hoping to bring a business budget to you guys soon as well, so that we can go over all of that. Okay, so I also need to put down my budget category stickers. I put them over here. So the way I do my budget category stickers is I do them by color. I color code them. So my bills are purple. My debts are pink. Food is blue. Gas is green. Miscellaneous is yellow. Spending is orange. Savings challenge is red. And sinking funds are blue. Okay, so we are ready now. My monthly spread is all set up, so we're ready to move on to my budget for the month. I do one sheet for the whole month, and then I also do a week-to-week check-in. So we'll get that all set up as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up the budget for May. So to start with our income, so like I said, David just got his normal income, which was $20.92. And this month I brought home $2,000. So my payday is a combination of Etsy, YouTube, and Patreon. Okay, so altogether that came to $440.92. Okay, coming down to our bills. So I'm going to use the information from the front of the book, the bill tracker. So one thing that's changed is loan number 2. We have to start repaying it again. I had paid all the way through April. So, but starting in May, we have to make that payment again. And is that it? Has anything else changed? Let me quickly take a look, make sure everything else is right. Okay, so everything else looks good. So those go here in my fixed expenses. So we have mortgage, and that is a debt, and it's going to be $13.17. Next is State Farm, and that is a bill. So for me, the difference between debt and a bill is going to exist no matter what. A debt will eventually get paid off. And I am often asked about the mortgage because of the amount we pay. So we do live in Iowa, and we have a 3-bedroom, 3-bath house. Okay, so State Farm is going to be $134. Next is HBO, and that is a bill, and that will be $16. Next is our city bill, City of Ames. This will cover our electricity and our water, and that is $274. Next is our internet, which is a bill, and that costs about $87 a month. Next is our cell phones. So we have 2 cell phones, and it costs, we've paid for our phones completely off, so we're just paying for service each month, and it's $52 a month, and that is a bill. Next is Netflix, and that is a bill, and I think that's gone up to 17. I have a list off to the side here where I have it written as 15, but I don't think that's accurate. Yeah, it's gone up to $17. Okay, so we are now paying on loan number 2 again, which is a debt, and that is $565 a month. Student loan is going up, so we are on an IDR, which is an income-driven repayment plan. It was $40 a month last year, but it is now $72 a month because I recently had to reapply for it, and my income has gone up. Last year I was bringing home approximately $1,200 a month, so my income has gone up even though it is variable, and that is the new amount that I have to pay each month. And then finally we have our SUV, which is a debt, and our payment for that is $117. We used to have a van, which I traded in, and I got this SUV, and it's just so cool how much our payment has got down. I can't remember what I used to pay. I think I'm going to say, like, let me look back here. Oh, I want to say like $465 a month, I think is what we used to pay. So that's really nice. Okay, so let's see all together how much our fixed expenses are going to cost us this month. $2,651. So $40.92 minus $26.51. That's going to be $14.41 is what we have remaining for the rest of our budget categories. Okay, so our next budget category are our variable expenses. So we're starting with $14.41. And our variable expenses for my family are food, gas, miscellaneous, spending, our sinking funds. Oh, whoops, sorry. Sinking funds have their own category up there. And then our savings challenge. Okay, so let's go over how much I'm going to put towards each of these categories this month. So food has been very expensive for us. You know, inflation is affecting a lot of families, and it's affecting us. So food is, we're setting aside $800 a month for food. Gas, we are setting aside $80 for gas. We're going to set aside $200 for miscellaneous expenses. This is things like prescriptions, cleaning items, vitamins, anything that's not part of our budget. Okay, spending money is going to be $180. So I get $20 a week. David gets $20 a week. So that's $160, and then Logan gets $5 a week, so that's another $20, so that's $180. And then our savings challenge, we have been putting, I think it's $120 that we've been setting aside for that. But because we have a tight budget this month, we are going to skip the savings challenge this month. So let's see all together how much that is going to be. Oh, friends, I just realized I made a mistake up here. I forgot one of my bills because I was thinking this should have been closer to that amount. Okay, so let's come back up here. So I forgot about the gas for our house, which is a bill, and that has been running about $150 a month. Okay, so that's going to change our numbers here. Let's fix that. Okay, so now we are more accurate. Okay, so altogether, our fixed expenses this month came to $2,801, leaving us with $1,291. Coming down to our variable expenses, altogether our variable expenses is $1,260. That's going to leave us with $31. So we're not going to be able to do sinking funds this month. The biggest sinking fund that I'm worried about, which I'm not worried about thanks to you guys, I'll explain that, is our, looking back last month, here are sinking funds, is vet. So last month, our dog Mindy passed away. We still have another dog, Mork, and when she passed away, those vet bills and cremation expenses took all of our vet envelope money. Luckily, you guys have been so generous with your tips in my Etsy shop and in Buy Me a Coffee, and I'm going to be able to use that money to cover Mork's annual vet visit, which happens in May. So I actually, like, that money came in at the perfect time, so thank you for doing that. I can no longer accept tips on Etsy. They removed that. They told me it wasn't, it went against their policy. They weren't very nice about it either, which I was like, come on guys, I give you thousands of dollars every single month. But anyways, they warned me, like, if we have to talk to you about this again, we're just going to shut your account down. I'm like, what? Anyways, okay. So I'm not supposed to have that on my shop as an option, I guess. So that has been removed. So the only way to receive tips is through Buy Me a Coffee, which is, there is a link to that in the description box below, which I never ever expect you guys to do. It's always a surprise and an honor when you guys tip me, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so anyways, that being said, we are not going to do sinking funds this month because we are working with $31. We are not going to do extra debt. So coming down here, so we're left with $31. If we have that left over or anything extra left over, we are going to put that towards our goal. Our goal that we're working on right now is a $1,000 cushion in our account. I like to end the month at zero, meaning I have a place for all of my money. I tell my money where to go, basically. Even sometimes that could be a rollover, but I'm telling my money, you're going to be a rollover. But anyways, so anyways, if we have this left over, it will go towards that goal of a $1,000 cushion for our account, because as you can see, having our account go down to $31 would be very stressful. Luckily, last month we were able to put $500 towards that goal, so we're actually working towards $500 towards that goal. We still have $500 to go. Okay, friends, so we are all set up for the month. I will come back on Sunday and do a family check-in with you. We're actually going to do a check-in for the first week and the second week of May because I'm a little bit behind schedule. So if you want to see how we're doing, make sure you come back next week or on Sunday and check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I will see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.